before we get into the new book, we just heard you're writing the screenplay for Falling.
I am writing the screenplay for Falling, which is bonkers. That's insane. It has been an incredible education to deep dive into the art of writing a screenplay, which is fascinating. You know, in a book, you got 10 pages to tell a story, and in a screenplay, you got one. So how do you know, the art of that compression of bringing 10 pages down to one is a real skill. And it's been an incredible challenge to see how to take that story, you know, that works for 300 pages and adapt it for something that'll be on the big screen.
So let's get into the
Drowning, which is the new one.
Give us the Reader's Digest on it.
Drowning tells the story of Flight 1421, a flight from Honolulu to San Francisco that crashes into the ocean 6 minutes after takeoff. The passengers immediately evacuate until an explosion forces those who didn't get out in time to close the doors. But it's too late. The plane floods and sinks, with 12 people trapped inside, including a father and his 11-year-old daughter. So now their only hope at survival lies with an elite rescue team on the surface, led by her mother, his soon-to-be ex-wife.
It's kind of like a Poseidon adventure, a little bit, right? I mean, kind of.
Dude, yeah, it's a big cast of characters. Everybody's got a rich backstory. You know, it's a story about ordinary people like you, like me, who would be on a plane any day for any flight, being suddenly thrust into an extreme situation. And then you see, well, how do they react? What do they do? Ordinary people placed in extraordinary situations on the worst days of their life.
So you've become famous now. And I'm just curious, when people see you get on an airplane, do they feel good or bad?
I hope they should feel good knowing that, you know, the way I think, which is in worst case scenario terms, that's exactly how you want your pilots and flight attendants thinking. That's how we're trained and conditioned to think. We're constantly thinking about what's the worst thing that can go wrong, because then if it does, which it most likely won't, but if it does, we're ready. We've already gone through the dress rehearsal of what we're supposed to do and what we will do, and we're ready in the unlikely event that something does go wrong.